Well, I do gotta know if I'm being heard. Okay, there it is there. Wow. Cough, cough, cough. Hmm. I don't know why. Well, what do you want? Haven't you heard the news, Google? Why do I want 5 grand reasons to sign on and stay? Well, I got some reasons for you. Yeah. Brown to light brown. When am I going to take?
You always do shift change around 7 and I give you before shift change.
That's 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So get around the pills.
Do you know why their bed is wet?
My bed is wet because something spilled and I could never find where the rest of it was. Went.
Okay.
So I'm just all up in this like this. And I am live.
Oh,
okay.
Lovely.
I am live. But no one has entered the room yet. And I'm the only one watching. So I know. This is
Awesome.
there it is.
So what is?
The source of the leak.
Oh. Because it looks like wet over there.
Okay. Well, I have
to
no closure on it.
Oh, well, I didn't. Do you want me to take it, or you want
Please, would you?
Would you want to use it to take your pills? I'm getting your pills right, and then I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
From you.
Yeah. 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 Y'all paying attention? Three.
4. But we're missing 29.
Okay.
Make sure.
Okay.
And
Little round of medication there.
Now you can have another. You can have a whole milligram if you want.
That's the Ativan.
What they gave in the hospital, they gave you the whole milligram. so I can give you another one.
That is what I should take this when I lay down.
Right.
Right.
Or, it's for anxiety, so even if you get stressed out.
No, but see, that's the one that's the one we haven't experimented with yet.
This is one we're not sure if the rest that you got after your surgery was all because of the surgery or because they upped your.
Ativan.
I don't know what is making you sleep the most.
Who decisions about? Oh, hello, Jenny B. Oh, Jenny B says hi, Craig and Christine.
Oh.
Hey, how are you? Well, I just saw you. Please still be there. You are there, yes. Yes.
So yeah, let me know if you need another half of that or another. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Showing off my pot to your brother like it's yours.
Yeah.
You own it.
And it tastes pretty good.
You own the pot.
Yeah.
So this is stuff that just, but it makes you. He said it makes you eat and everything too. So I don't want that. I want to eat everything.
Huh.
You see where I found in the car? I probably should put more juice in it. Don't bring it back.
Okay, so now I'm going to get off the typing. That's all I'm doing on the typing. Come on, baby. Those are from some days gone by. And what exactly they are, I'm not. It has nothing to do with any of this regiment.
I didn't think so.
Okay.
But I thought I'd find out
No,
what
that's
they were.
something from our past.
You don't remember what
No.
you just said. Okay.
Not offhand.
I will find out.
All righty. All righty. Jenny B. Thank you for showing up. Did you ever get an email from me? What, babe? No, I had sent an email earlier than that, babe. Something else. Something else. Yeah. Okay, hi, this way. Jenny. Sweet. And Miss Jenny B shows up. Out of all the people. Out of all of them. Me, Jenny. Yeah, okay, so you can hear me. That's the delay about. Okay. Am I having any reverb relay? I'm going home, Jenny. I'm going to California. We're finalizing everything down, squirming probably 2 months of decisions into 12 hours. But I got just about 24, 48 hours to get to California. Surgery went well, Jenny. Now, you're referring 517 here. That's the first one. Show this one. What day was that from? Just the other one? My last one? Okay. Okay. What that one was, they went up through the groin with the wires and the coils, and they went up to the tumor and cut off the blood supply to the tumor that was bleeding. Now, from what I understand, once they got up in there, don't quote me on this, that there was a certain separation where they could actually cut that blood supply off and not affect other portions of my yeah. She said something out there and I didn't catch it. Come here, babe. Say that again for me, please.
They were able to cut off the blood flow to where where it was bleeding because there was it was taking a different route than the blood flow that went to your organ. So they could isolate the tumor and cut off its blood supply without hurting any of your other organs.
Yes, right.
Okay.
So allows for well allows a little more time. Jenny, while I got you here, I guess it's just me and you. Okay. I mean, my old lady's sitting here too, so she can hear what I got to say to you. Goodbye, Jenny. It's been great and a swell time to know you and get to know you. I will always remember you. Okay? Who knows? I may make it California and have another 6 months. Make California and have another 6 years. Or until a tsunami hits, whichever's first. Oh, Jenny. But it is. It is. It is fair. There's trials and tribulations, and people are put forth situations, and my mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. I got to face talk my mom tonight for the first time in a week and a half. That was a good visit. She is so chomping at the bit getting me home. Mama is having a fit. And when she got mad at me because of my decision to drive to California and the provisions and things that were um, conspired to be um, I'm on a schedule. Fuck me running. So yeah, we got. Oh man, oh man. I'm still here. Didn't lose my train of thought. I just had to stop where I was going. What's that about? What's up, Nathan? Good morning. How are you, my friend? Come up on the panel. Come here.
track above it.
Oh, okay. Well, good morning. I've been on for 35 minutes. Nathan, my brother, man, I need to talk to you. You need to come up here, talk to me. Okay, bro, that's understood. Can you still listen? You gonna hang out for a minute while you're doing this? Maybe I catch you this afternoon. Make a 3 o'clock date. Then 3 o'clock's the date. That's a promise. All right. Very good. Now continue on with the show. No, Jenny, he's good. He's good. We haven't. Yeah, he's got a little girl. He's got to get to school. He's doing his daddy thing. Ah, yeah. Uh-huh. That's good. That's good, man. Nathan. I was wondering if you were still hanging out there. Right on. Yeah. In this day and time, in the frame of my mind, at least I can say this with dignity and pride. Nathan, my friend, Tales of the Blue-Eyed Indian. I call him Blue Eyes. Goodbye, my friend. It's not the end. For my meat suit's going back to the ground. My spark's going to go travel on. I had a visit the other day, and it was wild, dude. It was wild. It was so in depth and deep, but you could see the deepness of the in depth. It was too much to take on in a photograph. Did you tell? Did you tell what? About a visit. Yeah, that's your little girl. Oh, where I went Saturday night? Is that what you're talking about, Tails? Oh, you want me to tell you about that run? Or am I missing something, bro? What night was that, babe? Um, the first hemorrhage. Saturday evening, right?
Well, Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, because it was the weekend, because the kids were all on call, or there. I mean, you know what I mean, the hospital, the students.
And in this time span, how long do you think it was time-wise from the time we went in there and we came out and I got on the bed and went, wow, what was that?
How long between? Oh, that's hard for me to say. It probably took 10 minutes from the bath, from when you had me, when it was just you and I in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Until when you were on the bed and everybody was in the room with us.
Right.
Yeah, that probably took 5 or 10 minutes, probably.
Wow, I got missing time.
No, you were. It's not missing. I know where it is.
And that's where I went.
I know where.
And that is the visit.
You were never gone away. Like, I mean, you were always looking at me. But you were not necessarily. I don't know. You were making eye contact with me, but you did like go away for a few. But you just looked panicked to me.
Yeah.
Panicked. You never actually like fell out. Like you never closed your eyes. Now, whether or not you were looking at me or somebody else was.
It all happened in a blink of an eye.
Well, then that was probably.
And that blink of an eye was in so slow motion, it seemed like.
That was probably when you and me in the bathroom right then, wasn't it?
Quite possibly, I'm thinking.
Might have. Hey, I can't. Mama, Orbit, don't have a sense of humor at the hospital.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
That cracks me up. Somebody was being funny. But you have to remember too, I probably don't have a really great grasp on what exactly happened at what exact time during the whole incident either, because I was tripping on you. I mean, you know what I mean? It was all kind of surreal, slow motiony for me, because it was very frightening. If we hadn't, I firmly believe if we had not been at the hospital already, that you would not be here. If we had been here at home when that happened, I don't think you would have.
Nope, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Nope, I firmly believe that. So it was good thing we were where we were when it happened. Okay. I'm starting to try it.
No, I saw no buffalo. But it seemed like it was like a meld of another realm. And this other realm is so vast and unbelievable. Colors of blue, light blues, all swirling, but all making images and just weird. But I do have a time frame. To me, who did I see? When I was down running around that wormhole, so to speak. What's the time frame? When did that happen? Is that what you want to know? What was the time frame that happened? It was Saturday afternoon. And it lasted approximately 10-15 minutes. So much happened in that 10 minutes. I'm still digesting it. And I have 4 more people in my body now. I have had 4 transfusions from some of the nice United States Army for the blood donation. Um, really. Well, what is that all about? I will do this. Okay. That one I can answer you, Jenny B. It first started out 6 months, and more scans and more in depth they got to it, and I looked into it. It turned out to be not the better side of pancreatic cancer. Tell you this much, they do got me on some good drugs. It's off to the Veterans Affairs and their pharmaceuticals. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Well, that's why I say goodbye to you too, Nathan, while we can still talk like this. Because I'd rather you remember me like me now than had you got pictures of me with tubes sticking out trying to say goodbye. You know, um, I'm going to take it right down to the wire. All right. Oh, I am, brother. I'm not driving a semi tractor truck. I'm under no contract. I am in a medical situation, and all my doctors have um, said yes to pot, marijuana, medical marijuana, and ingesting it versus smoking it and stuff. There have been discussions, so um, I am going back to Cali. Yeah. Because from this moment on, Nathan, unless you come all the way to California, this is the closest we're going to be to talk to each other, man, bro. I don't have a choice on it, brother. I've already given it away. I've given it away, and it's in another's hands. And if the words were worthy, then we shall see. Yes, it was very all right, Jenny, to do what you did with Ernie. I'm surprised you haven't got a hold of him by now and told him I'm on. Okay, Nathan, see where you're coming from. No, okay, then I refuse to say goodbye too. But I will see you on the other side. Well, you got the green light, Jenny. I want to talk to him too. Mm-hmm. 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 Can you still hear me? I'm still here. Because I'm moving things around. Yes. My pillows. And um, what is that doing option? Oh, so I guess. Okay, I'm back in the room. Who's still here? How long I've been gone? Let me go back in the chat. Some of that good old apple juice up in you. Yeah. What, Bubba? What? What's up, Orbit? Come say hi. Hmm? Let's see if we can get him not being shy. Come here. Do that. Okay. That's what I look like now, Nathan.
Tell him that I said that you look way better right now than you did 4 days ago.
So I look way better now than I did 4 days ago. Yeah. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Oh, there you are. Very good.
Yeah, I'm here,
Nathan,
man.
my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I don't know if this is the place or time, but would you like to tell me what the fuck exactly is going on, man?
Okay, I can run it down to you. November 1st, I went in. I had been dealing with some abdominal issues for quite some time out on the road. Okay. And my bullheadedness kept me out on the road because I was making money. I was sending money home. Huh. And finally got to the point where I was having a hard time driving. And I came home. Christine took one look at me and said, "We're going to the hospital." I said, "Why?" She says, "You look like SpongeBob." My jaundice was so bad and yellow that I was on the brink of extinction, so to speak. So they transfer me to, went into Jackson, um, Municipal Hospital there in Jackson, Tennessee. From there, they gave me an ambulance ride to Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee, where I've been before, and the VA is right there. They did a scan and found a 3 centimeter mass on my pancreas. Now they found it at the head of the mass because you have on your pancreas, you have a head and there's a long tail and whatnot. Had it been in the tail, never would have known about it, and it would have just been a done, just one day, just boom, done deal. You know, um, is pancreatic cancer, and um,
It's not treatable, is it?
it hasn't won yet. Okay, it hasn't won yet.
That's fucked up, man.
I know.
You don't
I
even
know.
fucking look like yourself.
I know. Oh, my beard is gone, bro.
Are you eating?
Yes, I am. Very much so. Very much so. But it is what it is, Nathan. You have to realize, my friend, that the Buffalo too have their time. We may have threw a curveball in it by doing this off the wall procedure they did on me yesterday and put these 12 coils up in up around this tumor, and evidently where they coiled off the tumor, it had no direct um, correlation. Oh, think Craig, direct correlation of um, I lost it. I lost it.
What do they do? Cut the flow or cut the life from it, or
Okay, no, up
try to
underneath where the
disassociate it?
tumor sitting on top. They got up underneath it, I guess. Tumor sitting on top, whatnot. And when they got those vessels that were feeding that bleeding tumor, it was not affecting any of the other organs, which is good sign. That's good. That's plus. That's what,
So what
babe?
does the coil
No, I
they
got my
isolate it?
headphones in, so I won't hear you unless you come in.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Okay. What's that,
Tell your
Nathan?
wife I said hello.
Tell my wife.
Yeah, tell her I said hello.
Nathan says hello.
Hello.
So did these coil things like isolate it, or
Well, they're like they start out big and then they go real small when you screw them onto something. It just screws it down tight to nothing.
yeah?
Okay. They did that to 12 vessels up around this tumor to in an attempt to turn off and cut off any and all blood supply to that tumor. Hopefully not being able to damage. Just forgot that word. I have to think about it a second.
Say hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You look like you are freezing cold, girlfriend.
I'm getting ready to go to
Oh,
school.
are you? Can you do me a favor this afternoon?
Hmm.
Can you go ice fishing and catch me a fish? Huh?
Yeah.
All right. You have your daddy help you because I want to see the video.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. And because of what, baby?
I have to tell you something before I forget again.
What?
Last night when Candace was talking to Gage
Yeah.
about you being sick,
Yeah.
Gage says that when you go up to heaven, when you make a train out of the clouds, and then he'll know it's you. So that when you get up there, can you make trains out of the clouds? And I keep forgetting. I kept forgetting to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet I can.
I told Gage he should tell you himself.
Ooh, you guys gotta excuse me a minute. Got a little emotional maintainability here. Wow. Wow, that was beautiful.
That's what I thought. I was like, Gage,
And
you
that,
tell Papa
and
yourself. But he
I
was
know
too
that's
shy.
something Gage would say.
He was too shy though, because he didn't. He asked me if I would tell you because I told him. I said you should tell Papa that he'd like to hear it. And he's like, you tell him. I'm like, okay, I will.
Okay.
So, and I started to tell you like twice tonight, but something else came up each time, and I had to tell you again before I forgot to tell you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. And Mama C. Mama C. So now, what you got? What you got going on there?
A lot of hair. A big beard. Wait, like one more minute.
Yeah, it is a little different, no hair, huh?
Yeah, man. Look at this.
I know.
I got my shit up. Fucking beard down to my titties.
Yeah.
I'll grow it out for you, bro.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the clippers out again. I'm gonna get all the way down to where it was, and then I'm gonna get the bic out, and I'm gonna bic my head. I'm gonna cue ball my head for once. It's being that it. I blew my nose, Nathan. I sneezed, you know. So I went and got some tissue napkin, and I blew my nose. And when I wiped my nose like this and with the Kleenex, grabbed some more, and wiped my mustache came off with every wipe like this. The fucking mustache came off, and I looked, and I went, "Oh hell no! Oh hell
You mean
no!"
just fell out?
It just fell out because of the chemo, the radiation, and stuff that I've been doing already. Because if you lose hair, it's like the 14th day of chemotherapy. Okay. And I think I lasted the 13th day. And as soon as that happened, I went and got the clippers and I cut it all off.
Fuck, I almost thought you was trying to tell me a fucking joke there for a minute. Wiped all your hair right off. Like some
No,
Nair.
but it did come right out. It wasn't like it was there. It was just sitting there. But when you wash your hands with washcloths, and if you did this, wash your face with washcloths right then and there. When you're done, your hair would have been all gone because the washcloth would have washed away. You would never known it because there's no nervings, there's no nerve endings, anything, and it just came out. I took a hairbrush through my hair, got a piece about that big around and probably, oh, come on, man, a good 2.5 feet long that I
Dude, your
pulled
hair
back
was
out of the
fucking
brush and
so
looked at
long.
it. That came out of my head. And it was, that was, I just looked over at Christine. I said, well, baby, I guess today's the day. And I did the majority of it with her bikini clippers.
Okay. Love you.
Love you.
Have a good day.
I will.
I'll see you when you get home. Mom's gonna stop into school.
Remember, tell her that I have coloring club today.
Okay, I'll tell her as soon as she gets home. But she's gonna stop up at the school first and grab a form.
You tell her,
Since you
you
got
tell
here.
her I said be safe going to school.
Craig said be safe going to school. She says she
Okay.
will.
Very good.
I like.
Very good.
Have a good day. Behave yourself, Kay. Set a good example.
So it's been an experience, it's been a little interesting ride, Nathan.
Well, yeah, it's been a while since I've even talked to you, man, and I apologize, Craig. I've been going through a fucking lot lately and shit, losing my grandma and my mom and dad and my brothers and
Life's too short for all that, my friend. You know.
well, it hurts, dude.
I know. I know.
Fucking hurts second of every day, bro.
Yes, sir.
Starting to wonder what the fuck I did wrong.
Sibling rivalry. I'll put it on that. So, what have you been up to, Nathan, in life?
Well, I'll give you a little look at it.
Mhm.
See if I can flip this camera around.
Now I gotta find my lighter.
This is what I've been up to. That's all I do, bro. That's all I do. Look at this shit. That's all I do, man. Yeah, I'm just fucking. This is what I do all day. I just sit in here and go through coin rolls. I could be doing a lot of other shit with my time, huh? Where'd you go, Craig? You left me live on your thing, bro.
I was just wondering how you handle the panel by yourself.
Oh, I did fine.
Yeah, I was just waiting on a reaction there, man.
I didn't know what to say because it's been so long since I even been live. I've been live a few times, but like
I know.
for like
You're
if I could ever
your 14-second comedy skits.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
hilarious, aren't they?
they turn out well, man. I gave you a thumbs up on every one of them, dog.
Hell yeah. That's what's
I
up.
really did. I laughed my fucking ass off.
So I've been coin roll hunting like every day since my grandma died and my mom and dad and everybody moved away and shit. They moved to Arizona. I think I told you that.
Yeah,
Grandma
I
had
last I heard, Grandma and Grandpa died. Your mom and dad up and bailed to another town, right?
they went they went clear to fucking Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh fuck!
Took my youngest brother with them, and then the oldest of my two little brothers, him and his wife got a fucking divorce. He up and left the fucking kids with her crazy ass. I'm just sitting over here like, man, is this shit even real, dude? I don't know what the fuck to think or how to feel, bro. I just sit in my little hole all day and coin roll hunting. I've been working that Delphi case pretty hard too, man, because I
Be
feel like that shit
careful,
deserves
Nathan. Be careful on that. You just be careful.
Yeah, I've been calling out the big wigs on their corruption and shit. So if I ever disappear or anything like that, I don't ever have no intentions of hurting myself. Although sometimes, maybe more times than others, I feel like I want to hurt myself, but I'm not going to. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
It's good to vent and kick myself in the ass and be stuck in my own thoughts, but I'm never actually going to hurt myself. So if I ever die or disappear, man, y'all know what fucking happened. I scream it
oh.
from the rooftops, man. These motherfuckers are corrupt over here, dude.
You watch
They
for
fucking
the
set
you watch for the meteorite that leaves the earth and heads towards the Seven Sisters, and that's where I'll be going. That's where I'm going home. Now, there's been some packs made here, Nathan, the last couple days. Mhm. With the higher power, the creator, whoever one may think made them, created them, why they're here, who they are, and why they live, why they die. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Um, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, your mic's muted.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, there you go.
My wife just stepped in from work. She pulled a
Hey,
double shift. She went in yesterday at 4 fucking o'clock and just walked in the door.
good Lord, girl.
15 and a half hours straight.
My body hurts.
You know what that means? It's time to go to work, son. Time to
Back
put
at
a
it again at
smile.
5:30.
What's that?
Back at it again at 5:30 tonight. Till 12:30.
Wow.
I need some fucking.
I got you right here.
Mom and Tom were here until it's time for Tom to go to work because she was going to drive all the way to Florida and then back. Yeah.
Tell them I said hello. Shit, I did that all wrong.
Grinder.
Yeah, my buddy over a couple streets down sent me a message about a week ago and asked me if I wanted a grinder, and I said, "What the fuck is a grinder? Because I ain't never had one."
Hey, Nathan,
And he
hang
told
on.
me,
Jenny,
"Yeah,
go ahead and leave your phone number. Shoot it to me in my Gmail where you sent that last letter to me. Shoot me an email on them numbers, and we'll go from there. All right, Nathan, get on.
oh yeah." Anyways, yeah, he shot me a message the other day, asked me if I wanted a grinder. I'm like, "What the fuck? I don't have. You never had no damn grinder." And he walked over this way and threw it to me because he bought a new one, and I've been using it for about a week now, and it's actually pretty cool, man.
What the fuck is that? I
I'm
think
I'm
it's the
just an
clip
old
on the
school
vinegar.
guy. I use my I use my fucking hands. You know what I'm saying?
You have to keep this way shit.
Uh,
But every once in a while, I'll use a pair of scissors if I don't want to like diminish the quality.
Hey, I want you to look that up before you put that. Because if we could say something, he was like, I'm gonna have insurance, so I have to get him over there. That's why I didn't take it. It looks real green.
You know what that is, right?
Damn, what happened to that fucking video?
what's that? Penicillin?
Fucking
IP115.
What's that?
What in the
Benadryl. It's
Um,
hydro.
I think it's a
It's a
hydrocodone.
hydrocodone.
Hydrocodone?
My knees.
How many milligram?
7.5.
7
Oh,
fives?
that'll.
Cause I got the tens and they're pink, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on like the manufacturer. They can be pink or yellow. Um, my dad, he has white ones. They're tens.
Uh,
Last I knew of, anyways. When I last seen him before they moved, his were white, and he got his from Arizona because they came back to get some of the shit that they had left here. And I grabbed his bottle out of his fucking truck door real quick and looked at it, and they were tens, but his were big old white ones. So I guess they're white in Arizona.
uh,
But yeah, I think I've seen pink ones before. Depending, like manufacturer wise, though. But then there's like straight Vicodin, and then you got your hydrocodones, and the lower tab, all that. There's like 1,000 different fucking names. It gets confusing.
yeah. And to correct Jenny, um, your comment, you were talking about Pack Craig with the Almighty Father. Okay. You can scratch the Almighty Father with the Almighty Father because no, I did not mention um the Almighty Father. Okay. Um it, he is, she is, they are more than we'll ever be, and they all have their powers. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that off too, Nathan. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, we're running like that.
I
Um
guess we should have ran like the whole time since we're rebels and all. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
Living on the fucking edge,
yeah, 24/7.
doing what we believe is right and doing what makes us feel all right. It's all we can do, man.
Yeah,
I'm obsolete from the reins of control.
yeah.
I am exempt from the
Quit.
twisted handlers.
I need to. I'm gonna change. Can't see me, right?
I got a favor of you though.
What's that?
Well, I guess not really a favor, because you
What's
said you
that?
was gonna send me.
You
You
said,
well, I don't know, when you were on the road one night, um, we were FaceTiming.
yeah,
I was drinking something, butter shots,
right. Uh,
and you were like, "That
yes,
sounds
you
fucking
were.
good." You were on the break for your sleepy part of the trip. You guys had just stopped in, and you was across the street at the hideout place, and you're like, "Butter shot sounds good," and you got some butter shots, and we were pretty much drinking together, and we did some gambling, and you were
And
telling
we
me to
did in the gambling bar.
and you were telling
Yeah,
me to pick
yeah. We
which
sat there
ones
and
and
played a
shit,
couple games, huh, Doug?
and we was fucking winning too, bro. But anyway, I that was, yeah, that's a memory I'll never forget, bro.
Yeah,
I won't forget it, bro. But anyways, we had a conversation that night about the fucking masks, because we made a couple of videos at each other wearing the mask.
right, right.
Hey, I'm sitting up.
Which still need
So she just
um
come in. He goes, I'll be in there.
updating.
Bitch, you can play a game in here.
Yeah, the mask thing. So I told you I wanted a mask like what you had, and you're like, I got you one. You
I
said
do
you
got
already
you one.
you said you already had another one, and that
I have it in my possession. I just don't have a way of getting it to you.
man, I do have a PO box.
Oh, now the mailman comes into service.
I wonder.
Well, then you're gonna
Here,
have to shoot me your PO box, man.
I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, here we go. Cause you, bro, you're not about to leave this earth and not leave me with nothing to remember you by. Dude, when you came to town, and I'm pretty sure you were here. And when you came in town, you told me you was here, and I was sick as fuck. I didn't even get your message till the next day or some shit.
Yeah,
Might have been 2 days later, and I fucking felt so goddamn terrible, dude.
I was actually didn't go right through it, but it was I was at a point where I could veer one way or the other and still make time. Okay, and go through, and then I wasn't quite sure of the area, so um,
I just sent you a private chat. I don't know if you can see that or where that pops up at. What's that?
Hello? This is Harper's mother.
um,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
oh,
Should it be
bingo. All right, that'll work.
Did you find it?
Yeah, that'll work.
an hour shift and I go back in at 5:30 and I don't get off till 12:30. So
Okay, man.
okay.
Hey, if
Thank
that's the
you.
school, ask them about the coloring thing or whatever.
Bye. Inspect County Sheriff.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or what?
About Harper's beanbag.
Oh, the
It's at
beanbag?
the sheriff. It's at the sheriff's office. They're ready for pickup.
I thought the sheriff's office was dropping that shit
That's
off.
what I thought, but Harper was like, "No, Mom, you have to go pick them up."
What the hell? And what the fuck they say they was gonna drop it off here for?
And maybe I misheard them. I don't know. Where's the box?
I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Cops are always lying though.
You don't know. You didn't go.
I was at the fucking thing when the firemen came here. I was at the door.
They have nothing to do with
I was pretty sure they said something about dropping that shit off.
babe. They have nothing to do with shop cup.
Hmm.
Where's my slippers?
Okay. Did you get that, Craig, or did I send that out to everybody in the whole world?
No, no, no,
Did it
no,
go to
no, no. It went private.
Okay.
Yeah, it went private.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the whole StreamYard deal, so I was hoping that that went to the right place. Otherwise, I probably should have just sent it in
So
Hangouts if I had doubts like that, but I sent it anyways. I was thinking, man, I just sent
no,
a fucking.
that's
Oh. But it's not like it's my address though. It's a PO box, so I guess it wouldn't have been so bad anyways.
right. And
I
if
know
I can
somebody
find,
told me always speaking out about corruption and shit.
oh, mhm.
So I, I guess I'm not so much confused as I am curious with this corkscrew deal that you're talking about.
Well, the coils
Does
that
it
they put in,
does it cut the blood flow off to
um,
the vessels that
well,
are feeding it?
it wraps around the blood vessel. Okay, that is,
So it restricts.
yes, it becomes a restrictor. The more it screws
So
on, the more it gets restricted. And there are these
so are they trying
minuscule,
to make it flat?
micro, mini fucking coils they're messing around with.
So does the coils cut the blood flow? Does blood supply off to the tumor, therefore trying to starve it or and kill it?
Well,
Is that what
that's
that does?
exactly what they did. That was the last ditch effort to get me out of there. And in a good frame of mind, knowing that um, I'm going to make it to my destination.
Man, I wish I wouldn't have been sick that day that you could have came through here.
Shit happens, man.
I feel like a fucking asshole, dude. Because we planned meeting up forever and going and having fucking JJ's.
Yeah, but JJ's is only open until 1 o'clock. Early in the morning till 1 o'clock.
It would have been about perfect time because he would have been staying. He would have probably pulled up either where these few trucks park over here by the corner hardware store, or he would have pulled up there across from the tracks probably and stayed it out because he had like this. Was he like a
Who?
the dude that you were driving with? Was he kind of like a newbie, or did he know what he was doing? Y'all were just teamed up, or were you like
No,
teaching him
no,
the
no,
ropes
no,
how to
no, 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 no. He was my student.
student?
Yes. Cause see, I've been a trainer, man, all this time. Not only am I, bullshitting with you guys out here on YouTube, but my off hours, I'm a trainer.
Well, you was talking about the VA earlier, dude. You never told me you were in the service.
Yeah, Navy, man.
How long did you kick ass at that?
I did my initial 4 years, and I lost one weed pipe.
Gotta find your weed pipe, dude.
Yeah, before I go any further,
Yep. I'm
we are
waiting.
on a mission.
I got mine
Okay,
ready.
don't go nowhere. Wow, coloring pencil. That's interesting. Where did that come from?
You could draw me a picture when you send the mask. It was that pencil was
Hey,
plainly
man,
there.
you should see some of the pictures I've been coloring, dude.
For real, man.
For real, you should see some of these pictures I've been coloring. Blows me away.
I
I
wanna I
didn't
wanna
think
hear
I didn't think I had it in me. There it is. Got it. We're froze.
I wanna hear
Okay,
about
ready? Smoke. 1, 2, 3, fire.
oh,
Let me get a resident. Shit, I'm not predicting.
hell yeah, hold the flame on that motherfucker. It started bubbling. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm glad you still got it together, man.
Yeah,
My wife says it's because you smoke pot.
I do smoke pot. A lot of smart. Huh.
Smart a lot.
And
Yeah,
marijuana kills cancer cells.
yeah. Marijuana does kill cancer cells. The cannabinoids create an environment in your body that cancer cannot thrive in. Kind of like alkalinity.
Right,
It's
right,
kind of the same thing, but way
right.
fucking better. It's the
Well,
oily medicine of Mother Earth, and when you drown your body with cannabinoids, cancer can no longer thrive.
right. With cannabinoids, CBDs.
The THCs, the CBDs, the RBDs, or whatever the fuck the other shit is, a whole
I
bunch of
stole one of your
shit.
cigarettes.
What is it? They call it 420 because there's what 420 active ingredients or some shit, or I forget how that all works. I just know that it does the trick when you get you a couple puffs. God forbid, I'd be fucking lost if I wasn't high.
The dude
Oh, damn.
this is fucking whole bunch of money for water to him to Garrett at $500. He was like, I used to be really bad into heroin. He was on a thing for 22 years.
That's basically the same thing.
Duh.
Well, you can't trade in a fucking. Now, if you see that dumbass again, tell him I said he's retarded because you can't trade in a fucking habit like that for the same fucking shit. That's terrible. Tell him to smoke pot.
He does.
Well, he needs to drop whatever the fuck else and just smoke
But
some pot.
he can't
That
right now
sounds
because he's
crazy to
on
me.
probation because his ex old lady stole when he won that whole bunch of money. She sold $10,000 out of his safe and fucking took off and then got him arrested.
Ouch.
I
Did you hear
Ouch.
that?
Yeah.
was, I was like, I would have beat the bitch's ass. He goes, I can't touch her. And I'm like, well, I would have hired someone to beat the bitch's ass. He goes, well, we still talk. Well, that's fucking
Well,
retarded.
he wouldn't have been able to fucking afford to hire somebody to kick her ass because she took all his fucking money and left.
Oh no. Oh no, no. No, he didn't. Nope.
Well, he still have money?
literally just spent $400 and some this morning on lottery tickets.
On lottery tickets? You gotta
Yeah.
be fucking kidding me. What
He
the
will play the
fuck?
same game until he wins.
If I had $400, I'd pay a bill and fill the fucking fridge up. And probably
Hey
get like a
Jenny.
case of beer.
Hey Jenny. Did you ever receive that PayPal information that you requested from me?
Someone in the chat.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and keep on talking because she's not on audio. She has to come back to type.
There's a way to. Oh, there it is. Wow, I can actually see live comments.
Here.
I figured you'd have to go through YouTube just to see the live comments like that. That was pretty cool. Right there in the little box. Huh. Interesting. StreamYard's a little better than I thought it was. Didn't realize I could gander at the comments.
StreamYards isn't too bad. It's a pretty little laid back, kickback program, dude. That works as long as you don't overload it.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the little options and shit here. That's nice. You can go to the private chat and you can check the live chat as it goes in real time on YouTube. If I'm not checking it, it sends me a little red dot by the little chat icon, and I can click that,
Correct.
and then you can see who posted a comment. I could scroll up and read all the comments through the whole thing. That's pretty cool.
Imaginary that.
Yeah, I didn't realize I could do all that.
Uh-huh.
Just chatting away right into.
And then you also have your screen share.
Boom! There I am. I'm ugly.
I don't know. That's your camera. Your camera's on or off.
Let's see. I was in the live chat somewhere.
Let's see. I wonder. Huh.
Getting the old nursing scrubs on.
Let's see if I can really screw this up. Huh.
Oh yeah. Yes, Jen. I am coin collecting. If anybody has any neato coins out there, ship them to my PO box. Oh yeah, I sent that in the private chat. I should just send my PO box to the whole world. Y'all send me some coins. Clicker?
The fuck was that?
Thing. Hello, things. Mrs. Things, to be precise.
Okay, let me cancel out. I'm going back to this.
Damn,
There
Craig,
she
you're in the chat.
is. Uh-huh. Hello, Mrs. Things. Good morning, good evening. Uh, whichever the case may be for you. How you been?
Hell yeah, said it just like you always do. Whichever may be the case
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. I had to give you a 3.1 on that on the performance, man. On remembering on how that went. Missed you too. How's peeps? Or Mr. Things, not peeps. Love strangers and peeps. Mr. Things.
Oh, I see the comments pop up on the screen too. How convenient is that? Well, this is
Huh.
just neat. Yeah, I wasn't gonna join the panel because I'm not much for.
Well, you're just a guest on my channel for two friends getting together. Bullshit.
Yeah, well, true.
But then
I
again,
wasn't sure if
we
I
are
thought about
in
being.
a live action role playing matrix where what may be said may not be true.
And what may be seen may not actually be there, too, huh?
Gone, blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye. Catch me on the replay.
I'll get you on the other side.
Not for a while, though, eh? Hopefully.
Not for a
Hopefully we
while.
don't fuck.
What do you mean by that? Hopefully not for a while.
Well, hopefully we don't got to catch each other on the other side for a
Oh
while. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, don't be in a hurry to get there, man. Uh-huh.
Well,
There's
everybody's
plenty.
taking off their out. Kind
There's
of feel.
plenty of time to get there. Hmm.
Craziness, man. What is up with this the I would say what is wrong with the world? I know what's wrong with the world. My question is what in the fuck is this chain of events? Like it's surreal. None of this shit seems real to me anymore, man. I'm just like, wow. It's a wonder I ain't lost my fucking mind, dude. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, but
I
that's
thought I was really going to have a mind displacement on the reality when it finally did set in. Um, Such a surreal moment, but yet so unsurreal.
so. Tell me about your visit, man.
What, to the
Because
window?
earlier, well, you said
Earlier
that you had
tonight,
a.
to the window.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was tonight. You said you had a visit and you saw colors and
yes.
blue.
Oh,
And
you
then
want to
you
go?
went.
You want to go back there, don't you?
I do. You went away for a while and then you came back and then
Yeah.
you were good
Stay
for a
on
while and
track.
then right
Stay on
before
track. We'll get it
right,
down. All
right.
right.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. But right before I
Can
got on,
are you a painter, an artist? Can you capture what I throw out?
I can
Mm.
100%.
I'll do my best to try and to now you got
I
me
gotta hear
thinking
it.
about it. Now you really got me thinking
I
about it.
gotta hear it, dude. Well, I gotta fucking hear it, man. I can't. There's no
When
just explain anything
no
thorough
no
at
no
all.
no 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 no.
You
I'll tell you what happened step by step. All right,
and
guys.
your wife said that you almost left us then, and
Yes.
that was what I heard. And then,
Okay,
so
that one. I will start from that one
okay, I am ready.
because that was the first one.
I thought I heard you say hemorrhage. But you went away for a while,
Yeah, it pretty much was.
and then like
I
you came back right before I got on StreamYard or whatever this, yeah, StreamYard. You were like gone for a minute again, and then you totally like cried out in some Indian language. It was strange. So I clicked the link, and now here I am. But I got to hear that story, man, because I didn't even get uh, a quarter of the information that you were trying to share, and I'd like to know what exactly happened. You said you had a visit, and I was like, a visit? I
no,
didn't know if it was
I didn't have a visit. I went out.
and visited.
Yeah.
You went and visited somewhere
No,
else.
I left here for a minute.
Well, where the hell
Is
did
what
you
I
go?
did.
Did you recognize
Um,
the place?
no, no.
You
It
didn't
was
recognize.
have you ever seen those pixelated, never ending changer thingies?
Hmm. The what? The like the lights that change color? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's on the computer. It's a computer. It's kaleidoscope of pixels,
Okay. Okay.
and just continually wraps. It goes through this whole scene of stuff that just endlessly loops.
Yeah, I know you said you saw like baby blues and lots of blue colors,
Yeah,
right?
blues and white circles. There's circles, um, pillars, towers and pillars. Um, I came up on, as I was going through forward or wherever I was going, it would be like when I came up on the glass and you know how you look at a piece of glass in the water and you see everything really clear and everything.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
when I came and made contact with that and got that um, image view, it was a whole network. Let's say network. I didn't, not necessarily wires, um, um, unities, um, um,
Like everything was connected by
yeah,
things that are
yeah,
unimaginable.
I then had a clarification moment. And, here in the last 24 hours, my clarity of seeing things and hearing things is just like, tenfold, dude. Uh-huh.
So like it like woke you up.
Oh yeah, I believe so. To
It
a
brought you
point.
back. It brought you back to Earth, or what do you think that was,
We're
man?
gonna see. We're gonna see.
Oh, I
We're
know
gonna
we
see,
are.
man.
We can speculate for now, though, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you think
I'm
that
gonna make
was?
it to
That
California.
was that a message for you? Was it what's to come? What do you think that was, man? Was it God?
I won't say that. No, I didn't see any godlike figure or white light like
Did you
that.
see? Did,
Um,
did you see
and it wasn't
figures?
the Almighty Father. Sorry, Jenny. And I'll say it again. And you have your own beliefs and whatnot. Okay, we all have our own beliefs, and he has been called by many, many, many names, and it all come back to the same one. In a recycling protocol. Um, better pay attention a little bit to the angry catfish more often. And I'm going to throw a shout out for the angry catfish. Check his channel out. Keep
I
your
think I
feet
have.
grounded. Keep your feet grounded to the ground.
I think I've been to the Angry Catfish channel a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found my way there about 2 weeks ago.
He
Somehow,
blows pipes
mysteriously.
too.
He blows glass.
He blows glass pipes as well.
That's pretty cool, man. That's a tedious craft. You got to
Yeah.
be very, very crafty with your fucking hands and your mind while you're huffing and puffing to
One of
create.
his videos he just uploaded not too long ago was, look at that, 600 pounds of gas just waiting to blow some glass. And he sat down for a couple hours, man. He sat there, just, you could see he's working his glass and everything, man. He's not showing you everything, but yeah, Eric's a good dude, man. Eric Briggs is his Facebook page. Whatever you do, don't bullshit that, man. Um, he's you have to go and see some of his videos and understand where he's coming from and understand where it is with the energy of the earth and our magnetosphere, our sun. Um, um, I'll say it. Raw's here.
All raw.
Is here. I will say that.
Ra has many names too.
Yes, he does.
Wajet or Wayet. Wajet. Nah.
Wajette?
Ah. Yeah, Wajet. Wajut or something like that. There's a couple of different ones I can't really
Oh
pronounce.
man.
Or you would say Horus. Horus.
Oh
The
yeah.
Eye of Horus.
Yeah.
Ra. I had a beta uh in the living room for like 2 years, and I named her. She was one of those fancy tailed betas. She was
Okay.
pretty red color, and I had her in a tank by the front door in the living room.
She wasn't a midget stripper, was she?
No,
Okay.
but I had her in a tank in the living room for I don't know, like I think it was about 2 years, and the fucking I just named her Raw because she saw everything. Like she seen who came in, who went. She got to know people. Like she liked certain people and didn't care so much for other people, but she's like at a point in the home where she could see everything, so I named her Raw.
Uh,
And people would call her Horus and Wadjet and shit like that when they'd come over. She was pretty cool fish, man. It's almost like a fucking little human in there, you know? When you look at other living things, you can't help but to admire how fucking intelligent other creatures really are, man. Like we take for granted the intelligence of all life. Like even a tree has a fucking mind. You know what I'm saying?
and they scream.
Life is a crazy thing. I like to take in all the little things that everybody else takes for granted so that I can appreciate those things and add it to my collection of thought. That way I
Yeah.
don't have any regrets about not having love for a particular thing or some other form of life. You know, like I mean, it's as simple as fucking going through the McDonald's drive-through and you ask for a pack of ketchup and you put the little ketchup on the thing and eat your fries and you go, man, I appreciate that one little pack of ketchup. Just little tiny simple things that people take for granted so often, all day long. People take for granted just everything. Just jump out of bed, brush your teeth. Don't thank your toothbrush for giving you a clean mouth. Hop on the phone, get on the social media. Don't thank the ability of technological advancement um, for you to be able to tell people when you're taking a shit and what you ate for dinner and showing the pictures and
'Cause
all
they
that.
already
People
know.
drive down the street and throw your plastic fucking container or your pop can out the window. I'm the motherfucker that picks that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? I walk around town here with we all do, all three of us, me, Harper, and Jess. We get fucking thank you bags, bro. And we'll walk up and down every street going east to west and pick up all the fucking trash we see. And then we'll hit every street going north to south and pick up all the fucking trash we see on them streets too, and including the alleys. And then we walk the train tracks and pick up any trash that we find out that way. And people always go, "What are you doing?" I go, "Cleaning up the fucking town." This you probably and people that ask me, "What are you doing?" It's like you probably fucking contributed this goddamn mess. You know what I'm saying? Ask me what I'm doing. I'm cleaning Mother Earth, man. I'm not taking advantage of the little things. I'm trying to be humble as I can.
Yep.
Cause when I got to let go, man, there ain't no stopping it. I'm gonna go where I'm meant to go after this life, but I don't want to have no regrets that even just the littlest things, man, tiny little shit. Even if it's not,
Means the most, man.
it does, man. It really does. Because how can you see the bigger picture when you ain't looking at the fucking details, man?
Huh.
A lot of people just don't get it.
Huh. Absolutely right, man.
It's crazy. Like I don't take advantage of nothing, man. Even the smallest little things, even if they're not healthy for me. Like the fact that I got a lighter I can light my cigarette with, smoking ain't healthy for me. Well, I know what's best for me. I know what's not good for me. And some things I do that ain't so good for me, but I mean, that's the choice I make. I might as well appreciate those little things too. You know what I
No
mean? Because it's
shit.
all
No
it's
shit.
all part of the picture, man. You got to look at all the small things. And a lot of
Yeah.
people don't do that. A lot of people need to be doing that right now more than ever.
All right.
And I wish for the world to just wake up and just look at everybody's questioning why. Well, you'll know the answer if you pay attention to detail because you ain't seeing the whole picture if you're asking why about anything. Because you got the ability to teach yourself, man. People, I've asked myself questions all through my life to myself in my head.
And were they the
Shit
right
that I don't know
answers?
nothing. Yeah, shit I don't know nothing about, Craig. I've asked myself in my head so many times in my life, why? And I'm just saying that to myself in my mind. And all of a sudden, it's shit I don't even know. And all of a sudden, that logic kicks in, that gut, that common sense, and goes and gives me the answer. And I go, wow, self taught. Everybody has the ability to teach themselves within their own mind. You don't need, a bunch of people holding your hand everywhere.
Correct.
That's what we got the
Absolutely
amazing
right.
brain for. So it's just crazy to think so many people out there questioning why are the things the way they are. It's part of existence for one. It's never going to be fair for two. And you got to appreciate the details, man, or you don't see the picture. And then you're going to be asking questions like, why? But don't fret because your brain will tell you the answer, man. You don't even got to ask another soul in the universe. Just ask yourself in your own heart and your own mind. And the answers are always fucking there, bro. That's what I find the weirdest part about me being here on this planet. I don't get into I don't usually get into details vocally, but I guess right now is as good a time as any, considering it's you and all, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't talk about this type of shit with nobody else, that's for goddamn sure. Cause I don't know, maybe I feel like people would think I'm fucking crazy. It's just logic, man. It's logical thinking. It's not me being crazy and conspiring and all this shit, man. All the answers are within. This life is a crazy ride, bro. Crazy ride. And what I've come to find out lately is it doesn't matter what you do, man. You try, 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 try. The better of an individual you are at heart, and the harder you put in your time and effort to do right by others and right by yourself, the more bad fucking shit comes your way. You know what I'm saying? That's why good
Wow.
things, bad people, why bad things happen to good people. Because, man, it's a hard one to understand, but I think it happens that way for a reason. Because when you have it in your heart and your mind to do right, guess who's going to be challenging you more? Old Satan himself. So that's why the better you try to do, the more fucking down you end up being, and the more shit just goes fucking sideways, man. But then you got all these evil, wicked, twisted minded motherfuckers. I'll- For example, there's motherfuckers just like what I'm talking about on YouTube, taking advantage of all the motherfuckers that are less educated and less fortunate and
Nathan.
who've worked hard their whole lives and just milking them for money and all kind of shit. And the
Nathan.
good things just are rushing into them for being a snake, man. It's terrible, bro.
Nathan.
What's up?
No matter what you do, where you may go, things you may see, there will always be a 10% that is that side that you just summed up for me. Maybe that'll give you a different point of view.
Like, I wish there was something I could do to change a lot of shit, man. But there's nothing I can physically do except for just to write it out. I mean, we struggle so fucking hard in life to wind up fucking helpless. then we go, and that's all for nothing. I mean, I don't believe it. Like, you don't fill your mind full of knowledge for your whole fucking lifetime just to pass away and it's black for eternity. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Right.
gain
Right.
all the collective knowledge that you possess on the day that you leave this planet and it just goes to waste. It doesn't happen like that, bro. I don't care
Yeah.
who believes
Yeah.
in what. It's not. Your brain collects knowledge your whole life for a fucking reason. And when you pass away, man, that knowledge does not go to waste. I'm not sure what
It's
happens,
it's
but I won't go to waste.
it's electrical.
Yeah, it's like
It's
electrical. Like it,
electrical impulses, and electrical impulses just don't fade away. They
because
transfer.
energy, yes, energy never ceases to
No, it
exist. It
transfers.
transforms, yes, transfers and transforms. So maybe we collect all this knowledge, right? All these brains are collecting all this
I'm in
knowledge.
transformation, my friend. That's what I'm in.
Maybe we're gathering information for like a larger collective mind. I like to think of the good stuff in the end. But I know for sure that that shit don't go to waste, man. Because when I lost my grandma, she was fucking fully coherent. And she was dying from radon poisoning, man. She had cancer in every fucking cell in her whole body by the time it was over with. And I hadn't seen her in probably a year or two. And then went to her fucking house, man, and she didn't have no hair either. And she was sitting on the couch with her head down. And I almost thought she was gone then. But she realized that I was there, man, and she just perked right up and was her normal fucking self, bro. So smart, so keen, so sharp.
You know.
The fucking matriarch of our family, bro. On the day she passed away, she was fully fucking aware and never took a single pill for pain. Not a single medicine. She did the chemo in the end because we all begged her to, but she refused any medicine. And I did nothing but my whole life watch that woman do amazing things, man. And then God took her away. One of the smartest minds I ever knew, bro. And on that day,
We have that
I
many
thought to
problems with
myself,
us.
no way that you can be that intelligent and then you pass away and that knowledge just goes to waste, man. I think you come back. I think you come back
From where?
from the other side. It's like a I really feel like some people call it reincarnation, but I feel like when you leave here, you go, it's like going to, so I'll put it in simple terms. When you leave this earth, it's like you go stand in line, right? Like kind of like being at the store, you're standing in line, or you got your ticket, you're waiting to get into the show. And you go see the show, or you get your groceries, and you pay the fee, and then you go home. You come back. You go home. You, you come back, and uh, there's another vessel awaiting you to take another ride, man. I really feel like that's man. There's so many times in my life where it's not deja vu. I've had deja vu lots of times, but there's so many times in my life where I've just straight stopped what I was doing and been like, "What the fuck? I've been here before," but not deja vu. Like I physically been here before. It's the weirdest feeling, man. And I think that that plays a part in how your mind and your heart teaches yourself. It's because you lived a past life. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the capability to answer your own questions. You know what I'm saying? Of shit you don't know nothing
Yeah.
about, allegedly, right? Because we
Yeah.
collect all this information over these. And I don't know if we're here until we get it right and then we move on to another realm or dimension or planet, or then we go to heaven, or what. I don't know what happens. I'm pretty sure we come back though, man. I am pretty sure.
Um,
I'm gonna be waiting right here for you, Craig, because you're gonna show up one
I
day. I'm telling you, bro. I can't even.
I know. Um,
When people pass away on me, I got to let that shit go, bro. You know what I'm saying? It kills me, man. But it's good to think that y'all will be back, and I know that, man.
yeah, trust and believe in that.
We're all we're all coming back, dude. We That's the glory of it all, is that we get to come back. We don't need the vessel we got anymore once it's time to leave it.
Yep.
It's served its purpose. It's time to go stand in line, get your ticket, watch the show, and then come back home, right? And they go, "Is there anything
Hmm.
you need to do?" I don't know. Maybe you have a conversation with somebody and they go, "Is there anything unfinished that you'd like to do? Would you like to go another round?" And you go, "Yay or nay?" But I'm pretty fucking sure we all come back, bro. I'm pretty sure of that. I'll be waiting
Huh.
here for you, dude. I'm waiting for grandma right now. She's gonna show up
Right.
in the form of somebody that I'm least expecting. Like, for example, because me and my wife, we can't have fucking kids, man, for some reason. But luckily, I have Harper from another relationship in my custody, and that's my daughter's mom, you know? And it upsets her, though, because she wants a kid of her own. And then my daughter gets upset because she wants a sister. But I feel like the timing is right now because the way events play out, man. So I'll just use it as example. I bet for some strange, maybe a miracle, who knows? I bet my wife ends up pregnant. I'd say in the next year or two, we'll definitely probably have a kid. I fully believe it. And it's going to be an opportunity for someone to come back. That might be hard to accept because then you might feel like the person that you're responsible for might not be who you think they are because they could be somebody else, but that's kind of part of it. It's like throw the mystery in there, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And never really know if it's you or not.
Like when my daughter was born, man, maybe that's somebody in my life that's passed away and came back and is now my child through a chain of events that, unbeknownst to me, I just think she's my child and I love her. But she could be somebody else inside that I wouldn't normally think about. Does that make sense? She's still my
Yeah.
child, but it's probably not in the way that people think. Like, because you got to have a vessel when you come back. I really think we come back, man. I don't care what nobody says. That's
Are you still there?
and I, yeah. I was gonna say I know you've probably had it happen to you before. It's like having deja vu, bro, but it's not deja vu.
Right.
It's like you have. It's like you have a. It's almost like a vision or a realization, and you go, "Wow, I've lived through this before. Like I know how to do this thing, and I know nothing about it." And you go, "How do I know how to do a thing I know nothing about?" Well, the information's got to come from somewhere. Well, you've been collecting the information up through time,
Trial and error.
trial and error, so that you can teach yourself. In the event that there's nobody else to help you got to help yourself. So it would only be logical to collect many lifetimes of knowledge in order to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but
Well,
and maybe I
a
don't
lot of
explain it
people
as
see
well as I
things in
should, but
different
I know
ways.
how I feel. Yeah, that's true. But then again, think about this. Maybe, just maybe,
Okay, maybe it's a big
whatever
word.
the maybe
It's a big word.
the individual, I know. So maybe the individual
It's a very
who
big
believes a
word.
thing, an individual who believes a thing, so shall be it. Like if you believe in God that you're going to go to heaven and all this stuff, that's
Sorry,
to
lost
your
my
individual
earbud for a
belief.
second.
It's like that's your individual belief. If you say I don't believe in God and nothing's and when you lay down and die, it's just black forever. If that's
Well,
how you
where'd that
think,
one
that's what's
come?
going to happen.
Where'd we get on?
If
I don't
you
believe
go,
in God. Where'd that come from?
oh, because I was saying, oh, you lost your earbud. Well,
Yeah.
I was saying that maybe each person who believes in a thing is what happens to that individual. So, everybody has their own belief system, right? A lot of them are similar, but not exactly the same. Love you. Be careful.
Okay.
Okay.
Past
So,
directions,
so maybe like
right?
the individual who believes a thing, like say you believe in God and you're going to go to heaven. That's what's going to happen to you when you pass. If you say I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God or the devil, and it's just going to be black for all eternity when I lay down and die. Maybe that's what happens to that person. If this person says I'm gonna come back, that's what happens to that person. Because a lot of you got religion and all that shit, and there's a lot of belief systems out there that are similar, but none are exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, there wouldn't be such a thing as individuality,
They
right?
all have the
So,
same stories.
in a way, in a way, but then like night and day, not the same stories. The same stories, but not the same stories. You get what I'm saying? So if and that's why I said maybe. So if you believe a certain way and it's something, this is what's going to happen when you leave this earth, maybe that's what happens to you individually. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if I say when I leave here, I'm gonna go to fucking Mars and live. Maybe that's what happens when you leave your vessel. You soul floats off and you go be some inanimate object on Mars. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's people that don't believe in any higher power, and they go, it's just there's nothing after you die. And it's like, well, if that's what you believe, I feel like maybe that's what happened to you. You know what I mean? So maybe that's a thing too. I try to decipher between do you come back? Because I believe you come back, but then again, I try to think about the possibility that whatever you believe in your heart and in your mind is what happens to you as an individual when you go, because that's what your belief system's set on. That's what your
Your judgment.
end goal, yeah, your judgment
Your
is the
judgment.
judgment of yourself. I don't know, man.
Ah, very good, little grasshopper. I'm glad I heard you say so.
Life's crazy.
Isn't it though?
I know we all ask a lot of questions, but man, the answers are right there. Oh, appreciate that, Mrs. Things. I didn't notice you had commented. Says our old man's the same way, huh? Well, maybe that's a thing then.
Uh,
I don't know, man. I just like to think outside the box because there's so many people not doing it.
I know.
I just feel like it's got to be up to yourself what happens to you.
Actually,
You know
they
what I'm saying?
step outside the box to go, oh, fuck, it's bigger. I'm going right back in here for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's exactly what it is, bro. Not enough people are thinking outside the box, man. Of course, you don't have no control. You can prolong shit and work out and eat healthy and all this shit, but when it's time for your body to be done, it's done. Now,
Yeah,
that's you don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
control over. You can try and
yeah,
try to prolong it, but that's
yeah.
something that you don't have control over. But what happens after that is still your mind because your brain and your mind are two separate things. Your mind does not exist inside of your skull. Your mind is composed of the molecules of air that surround you, filled with knowledge and um
Knowledge and, you
so
know,
once your brain shuts down, your
and
mind
trained.
is and then your mind is what makes choice and has free will when you no longer have your vessel. So after you've lost control of your vessel and it's time for it to go, and brain and all goes, your mind is that electrical impulse that can't be stopped. You can't put your hand out and stop energy.
No,
It'll
that
go around you
you grab
through you.
onto it and then you go with it.
Yes, it never ceases. It only transforms and transfers.
Yeah,
And so that's where
goes from one to
your choice
another.
is, yeah. And I
Yes.
think a lot of people need to realize that their mind is not inside their body at all. Your brain and your mind are best friends, but they do not live in the same place. Your mind is that unseen electrical impulse going all over the universe at the same time. So if that's where your free will and your choice is, once you've lost control of your vessel, you still get to choose. You know what I'm saying? And if you choose to come back, that's what your energy is going to transcend to because you got that choice and that free will. You don't got control of the old vessel no more, but you still got control of your mind because
Yes.
your mind is an unseen force. And so
My
after that,
mind.
you go, what am I going to do here? Am I going to
My
come back?
mind.
Am I going to
My
do I
mind.
want to be a squirrel? Um,
My
do I want to
mind.
go meet the Lord? I mean, there's
Do
so
you
many
want to go
ways.
meet the Lord? Who do you want to go meet, Nathan? Who you want to go see?
Well, I'll tell you honestly, um, if I was to go meet the Lord, I don't know if I would call it God. I do sometimes. Whatever the name is for it, it's really there. And it's
Yeah.
like got ultimate control. But that's what gives us choice and free will is that being, that whatever it is, it's unseen too, just like your mind is. It's connected directly with your mind. It's the best friend on the other side. It has the ultimate say. But I feel like if I ever go meet that thing, I'm not going to have very nice words. You know what I'm saying? So who do I want to meet when I go? I'm going to come back and meet everybody again. That's here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go talk to the force, the omnipresence, because I'm not very happy with it. Is that bad?
No.
It's not fair what it gets to do. We don't get to do what the fuck we want. We live our whole lives fucking fighting motherfuckers trying to control us and shit, only to for somebody else to have the ultimate say so in the end, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair.
No.
I just don't have very nice things to say about all that because, like I said, the harder you work, the more fucking everything ends up to shit. The worse of a fucking person you are, and the more you snake through this fucking life, the more you get every fucking thing that you ever dreamt of. It's terrible that it's that way, man. And that's why I'm not very happy with the Lord or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because you should be rewarded for doing good and working hard and keeping your family safe. And you know what I'm saying? You should be rewarded for that. Ain't nobody I've ever known in my life been rewarded for that type of shit. They all go tragic. They all go young. They all go painful. The most horrible shit happens to the fucking best people I've ever known, man. And you're one of them, bro. That shit ain't fucking fair, dude. I just lost everybody, Craig. So it's like, I know it's hard for you, but it's hard for me too, man.
I know, son. Hmm.
It's fucking hard for me too, Craig.
Well,
I
maybe
ain't
look
looking
at it
forward to
like
seeing.
this.
I ain't even got to
It's
see your
mind
face
over
yet.
matter, Nathan. It's just mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter.
It's not fair though, man. It's not fair for you. It's not fair for me. It's not fair for anybody. All I've ever seen you do since I've known you, bro, is you're always fucking on the road. Always, dude. Out working, making money, barely home. That's how I know you. It's like when you think of the American dream. When I think of the American dream, I think of people like my grandma. I think of people like
Hmm.
Jam and Jam or fucking Craig. That's the American dream. You know what I'm saying? That's hard working shit. Motherfuckers that's been run through the fucking mud and back and still just kick ass. Fuck the names. Nobody trying to write down names. Just kick ass. Fuck taking names. That's like the American dream to me. When I think of people that kick fucking ass, you're definitely up on that list, dude.
Well, I'm going to do what I got to do for now. And on that
You gonna
note,
tell that?
Nathan, I'm going to shut her down, my friend.
Yes, sir, brother.
I am
You gotta do
I
me one
am
more
so
favor.
very, very happy you came and talked with me tonight, without a doubt.
Well, I'm glad that I stopped through. I didn't really want to. I was just gonna call you through Hangouts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, fuck it.
Drunken Rampage. Who's Drunken Rampage?
You gotta do me a favor though.
Hamish sang. Hmm. Rampage knows things.
You gotta do me a favor, Craig.
What, man?
Look inside yourself, bro, and tell that shit to be gone, dude. Tell it to
I've,
get the
I've,
fuck
I've,
on.
we've had our talk within. Yeah, you bet. That,
Tell that
that's,
shit to
that's,
get
that's, see, that's going along with my earlier statements about I have made some pacts. And now I'm to see if my words are worthy enough. Okay. And that's the way I left it.
well, you deserve nothing but the best, brother. I ain't never seen you do wrong by nobody, man.
Oh, Dan. Dan.
Alrighty, let's leave it at that then.
Well, maybe I'm cheating.
We all want
Dan.
you times.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, Rampage. We'll bring you up blindfolded.
I love you, brother.
Are you going to take off, man?
I'm taking off. Well,
You
not
sure?
taking off. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a shower and get the dog fed and do a few chores around the house here while the little lady's sleeping.
Somebody just hung up on me. Hello. You're dressed, ready.
As long
The fuck?
Who do we got? We got no mic and no camera. Who's drunken rampage? Dan? Is that Dan? I don't
Dan
know.
the man?
What's up?
What's up, Daniel?
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing, man?
I've been better, been worse.
Right on.
Yeah, I just caught the ending of it. Man, I've been doing this 2:54, and I need to be shutting it down here by 3 on the hours. But dude, man, 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're supposed to do something, Nathan. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you're up for it.
Dan. If you're around then, watch for me around then. Okay.
We'll do a celebration panel.
Yeah, I gotta give me some rest, man.
Yeah, I feel you,
What
brother.
time you gonna be around?
3 o'clock our time.
3 o'clock
What
our
time
time?
do you have right now, Nathan? What time's your time?
Well, it's 8:49.
I got
Yeah,
7:51.
I got 8:49.
So you
So it'll
two
be
are
3
on the
o'clock our
same time.
Yeah, we're Eastern, man.
All right.
So that'll be 2 o'clock for you, Craig. How about we
All right.
do 4 o'clock our time, 3 o'clock for you, Craig? That way you got an
That'll
extra hour to
work.
rest up.
That'll
and
work.
shit.
That'll work. That'll work. You bet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Love you, brother. Good as hell to talk to you, man.
Hey,
Keep in touch, man.
I'm not out of here yet. You see my beanie?
Yeah.
I do.
Here, wait.
Ah, you still got it in you, huh?
No, wait.
You just don't got quite all the hair. But that's okay.
And then
I
on the
like that hat, man.
other side, yeah, like that. Yeah, it's yeah, I kind of gigged for it too.
Really? Did you say you're kind of geeked for it?
So, gentlemen, on that note, 3 and 4. Okay.
I'll be here as
Okay.
soon as I see you go live, dude.
Mrs. Thanks, Jenny B, Jenny Girl, loves, hugs, kisses. We'll see y'all later.
All right, bro.
This broadcast is now officially deconstructed.
Peace out,
We are
guys.
gone, but not. I'll see y'all. 4 o'clock our time, Dan.